Hello, this is Vincent from Vincent Music. I'm going to be taking you through some pieces from Piano Adventures book level 1. I'm going to take you through Flute of the Andes, Runaway Rabbit and Lightly Row, I reckon. So, you start with Flute of the Andes. Sounds like. Okay, so this piece is taking you through lots of fourths. Remembering a fourth is 1 to 4 on a hand, or 2 to 5 on the hand. Fourths look like space to lines and lines to spaces, a bit like seconds. And this one, it also says you can use the sustain pedal all the way through, which I didn't do, but you can do that. And it introduces the 8VA sign. So when you see it there at the end, at the last bar, you have to take that 1 octave higher, 8 notes higher. So the same notes, but higher up on the piano. So bar 13, you've got flute, and then you go again. Exactly the same notes, G, C, but 1 octave higher. And you can also play this piece with fingers 2 and 5. So if I play it again, 4, this time I'll put the pedal on actually. I'm going to use 2 and 5. Yeah, so that's a good alternative there. Yep, so fourths and octave signs, and next we have Runaway Rabbit. More of the same with more fourths. It sounds like, I'll set myself up here. So we have a melody going for the first 8 bars. Nice little patterns here. You kind of got 3 repeated notes, another 3 repeated notes. That's almost like a little sequence. It's coming up the same for the next 2 bars, but you're just playing 1 note higher. And you kind of repeat it on the left hand. It's like echoing. Anything like that. So Runaway Rabbit, that can be played quite quickly too actually. Actually, I want to take you through Rainforest as well. So Rainforest, over on the page, looking at fifths here. So fifths you can think about 3 ways. It's usually fingers 1 to 5. If you're playing on the white keys, there's like 3 missing white keys in the middle. Really nice sort of open sound. On the staff, it is either line to line or space to space, which makes it very obvious to read. So this next piece, Rainforest, uses lots of fifths. So 8VA sign again. So yeah, it has kind of a nice easy pattern repeating in the first 2 bars. 5th on each hand. Same hand position. Left and right. There's block 5ths this time. A little bit of variety. Other intervals. There's that block again. And then up an octave. There's a nice atmospheric one, that Rainforest. Lightly Row. You've got is that famous easy piece you hear on all sorts of different instruments. Lightly row in that C position scale with a high treble C position. Sounds like. Yeah, so what's in here? We got that very distinctive melody. It has that sequence of thirds going down. Next line repeats. A little bit of variety in the rhythm. Bar 9, you have that B section which is different, and that idea from the start sort of repeats again. Well, actually, if you play the second line of the right hand with the fourth line of the right hand, that's almost identical for the last, except for the last part. But ending on the C instead. Lots of interval work in the left hand. So you got your fifths, your seconds, your fourths. Can't see any thirds. Fifth, second, fourth, fourth, oh, there's the third. Second. So really, it helps to reinforce your knowledge of intervals, this piece. And then a nice challenge of transposing this to the G finger scale. So once you've sort of mastered this in the C position, the whole thing in G position. And so on. So there's a little heads up of a couple of pieces coming up in that book. Roughly page 46 to 49, just those 4 pieces. And yeah, I'll catch you next time.